folks. Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Cast TV. How are you doing? Look, we're both in orange today. How about that? I've got my Illini sweater on.
I like it. I like yours way better.
Yeah, I bet you do. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Cast TV. Thank you so much for tuning in. Oh, it's Happy Take the Points Day. Lucas Vaughan is here. How you doing, Lucas?
Good, yourself?
Doing outstanding. You sound like you got a little croupy thing going.
It's that fall thing that you get every year. I feel like I have it currently.
Do you want me to speak lower so that folks have to turn up the volumes on their sets so that they can hear us both maybe at an equal level?
I feel like the world wants you to speak lower, Bruce.
I gotta tell you, that's hurtful. This is our weekly Take the Point show. We're gonna talk about gambling, high school football, pro football, college football, all kinds of stuff. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. What is going on in and around your neighborhood today? A few things going on around your neighborhood here on this gorgeous Friday, November 21st. And by the way, folks, if I use this one next, I'm gonna be taking some time off next week for Thanksgiving. So if this one comes up on the day on Black Friday, happy Thanksgiving and happy Black Friday as well. Does that make sense?
And the Bears play on Black Friday this year.
Whoa! I didn't put that in the materials.
It is. The Bears are there. That Friday after Thanksgiving at 2 o'clock. They play the Eagles. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah, good matchup. 2 o'clock game. Kind of an interesting one. Yeah. I remember from last year. They did it the first time last year, and I think it got.
Was it the Bears last year too?
No, it wasn't Bears last year, but it got huge ratings for a game because they only show in town.
Only NFL. Yeah. That's right. Only NFL. So yeah, if we're not here next week, don't think that the world is closed on us. It's Friday, November 21st. What is going on today up at the Clay County Hospital in Flora? That's at 911 Stacy Burke Drive. It's the Wild Rose Boutique. They're putting on a little event. The Clay County Hospital Auxiliary hosting the Wild Rose Boutique from 8 to 3 o'clock today. In the conference room, going to be nursing and Christmas graphics, boutique clothing, denim shorts and jeans. Cash, checks, payroll deductions will all be accepted. Proceeds to benefit the auxiliary. So there you go, the Wild Rose Boutique over at Clay County Hospital. Also, tonight, now you'll like this one, Lucas, this is the National Athletic Hall of Fame induction ceremony up at T-Town. It's the 2025 induction ceremony and banquet. Social hours at 6, banquet dinner at 6:30, induction ceremony at 7. $10 for tickets. The Hall of Fame inductees.
Okay.
Justin Fleener, he's the T-Town Wooden Shoes baseball coach. They've won 4 state championships, I believe.
Brother of
4 or 6.
Brother of the Fairfield.
Brother of Chris Fleener.
Okay.
Yeah. So Chris will probably be there. Brittany Johnson, you remember watching Brittany play basketball?
From Olney?
Former East Richland Olney girls basketball player. Ross Wolf, former Major League Baseball player and Newton Eagle. I don't remember seeing Mr. Wolf play. Ron Reed, you remember Ron Reed? He coached at Louisville and at Effingham while you were playing years ago. No. And actually coached, he was probably still at Louisville. He may have left Louisville and gone to Effingham right before you got in school.
And we never played Louisville or Effingham in anything we ever did. So
no. Mark Weiler, WVLN, WSEI sports broadcaster.
I know the name.
Mark's the big guy, walks with a limp. He's got one leg. He lost a leg in a oil field accident. I tell you what, you get Mark to tell that. He may tell that story tonight, folks. It's a dandy. It really is.
An interesting story here.
It's a good one. Mark Weiler, Bill Ferry, Effingham St. Anthony Bulldogs scorekeeper, Jim Maroon, former IHSA official, Ted Knapp, IHSA official.
Okay.
You remember Ted Knapp?
Yeah.
Yeah. You didn't say anything about, you're not saying anything?
Yeah. I mean,
you want to stay in the room. You don't
know who he is.
He kicks people out. That's what he's known for. He kicks people out of the gym.
Well, so they probably deserved it.
They probably, yeah, okay. Terry Chapman, posthumously, our good friend Terry Chapman, IHSA official, and Jane Westendorf, the Director's Award of Excellence. So all that tonight at the T-Town Banquet Hall, National Athletic Hall of Fame. They do a wonderful job up there at T-Town. Designer Purse Bingo in Flora on Friday night. Casa for Kids will have a Designer Purse Bingo. It'll be at the Flora Elks Lodge. It opens at 6 p.m. Bingo starts at 7. Tickets are $30. They're available at casaforchange.org. Designer bags from Kate Spade, from Tory Burch, Vera Bradley, Lululemon, and more. All will be available. I've seen this. I've called bingo, ladies and gentlemen, for designer purse bingo, and it is wild. Glow bingo also going on. So it's bingo night on Friday night up in Effingham at the Elks Lodge up there. Glow bingo, $25 in advance, $30 at the door. This is not your grandma's bingo. This goes for the Relay for Life Bosom Buddies team up in Effingham. County doors at 6, bingo at 7. Let's see, over $1,000 in cash prizes. Must be 18 or older. Also includes a glow hat and your dauber. Cash bar 50/50 and raffles will be there too. Roaring into reading up at the Hearts Rock Cafe, the Effingham High School over there on Grove Avenue up in Effingham. Dinosaurs come to life between 5 to 7 in the Effingham High School Hearts Rock Cafe during the Suzette Brumley Memorial of Effingham Public Library's annual Family Read Night. It's an animatronic dinosaur puppet show. The highlight of the night's activities, the show presented by Dinosaur Dimensions. It will begin at 6. In addition, a dinosaur-themed crafts, snacks, tattoos, bingo, a photo booth, along with a dedicated reading area of dinosaur books is planned. They love bringing Family Read Night to the community, the library folks say. It's a great way of celebrating love of reading and the role families play in fostering that journey. Effingham residents also will have the opportunity to register for their library card. So information about the all kinds of that stuff is available online. Also up at Effingham, I'm just not sure how this works. It's at the Tuscan Hills Winery, a Grapes of Wrath murder mystery dinner. It'll be at 6 o'clock. Join Tuscan Hills Winery for a side-splitting night of comedy and crime solving at the Grapes of Wrath murder mystery dinner. As you enjoy a delicious meal, you'll witness an outrageous cast of characters unravel a hilariously twisted tale. Expect unexpected twists, laugh out loud moments, and possible audience participation. You might also become part of the show. I must ask you, have you ever read The Grapes of Wrath by John Steinbeck?
If I did, it was a long time
Have you ever
ago.
seen the movie by John Ford? Henry Fonda.
yeah.
It does not immediately jump to mind as the murder mystery comedy thriller of all time.
That doesn't feel like that's what it should be.
It really doesn't. So I don't know how they're doing this, folks, but I'm certain you'll be able to find it and you'll have a good time. It'll be a good time. Also up there in Effingham on Friday night, I've had friends who've done this last year. Hairball, a tribute to Arena Rock at the Effingham Performance Center. Hairball's back as it celebrates 25 years of touring. Hairball returns for a rock and roll experience that will not soon be forgotten. Homage will be paid to some of the biggest arena acts in the world, including Van Halen, Kiss, Motley Crue, Queen, Journey, Poison, and Aerosmith. Hairball show include lights, sounds, video screens, smoke bombs, confetti, and plenty more. All that on Friday night. What's going on Saturday? I got to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I looked around. I could find very little stuff going on Saturday. You know why there's very little going on Saturday this weekend?
No.
Hunting season.
Okay.
Hunting season.
National Deer Day.
National Deer Day. Absolutely.
Shoot a
right.
deer in Heart Day.
Yeah, exactly. Just clear the roads. Hunter's breakfast up at Walnut Grove Church in Parkersburg, Illinois. It'll be from 6 to 11 a.m. on Saturday. Breakfast of biscuits and sausage gravy, pancakes and eggs fixed to order, fried to order. So you can get them over medium, over sunny side up, however you like. All proceeds go to buying Christmas hams and fixins for families in need this holiday season. A wonderful way to do that. Again, that's up at Parkersburg. Brian Bennett Library going to host a silent auction on Saturday over in Salem. Are you looking for that perfect holiday gift? Well, maybe a little something special for yourself. Join the Friends of the Brian Bennett Library for their silent auction from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. It's happening in the Friends Sale Room at the Brian Bennett Library. You find over 50 unique items, and most starting at just $5. Books ranging from classic literature, vintage school readers, and much, much more. So take a look at that. What else is going on Saturday? Ladies and gentlemen, it is National Gingerbread, probably on Friday today, National Gingerbread Cookie Day. This encourages us to grab the rolling pin and the cookie cutters. The baking will warm the home and decorating will inspire folks to design tasty cookies while making memories. National Gingerbread Day takes place on June 5th, but this is Gingerbread Cookie Day, a favorite food of an Armenian monk. Gregory of Nicopolis brought gingerbread to Europe. When do you think Gregory of Nicopolis brought gingerbread? When did Europe get gingerbread for the first time? I'll give you 100 years either direction.
1725.
992
That
AD.
is early.
It was a long time ago. He taught French Christians how to bake it, and gingerbread was often used in religious ceremonies. It was baked to be sturdy, as it was usually molded into the images of saints. Gingerbread cookies also make sturdy walls for the sweet houses, and the day is just in time for some practice before next month's National Gingerbread House Day on December 12th. Do you like gingerbread cookies?
Not overly.
Do you eat them?
Not really.
Me neither. They'd be okay if they didn't have ginger in it.
Yeah.
You can taste too much ginger, and that whole real solid thing just doesn't.
Yeah. I'd really eat a chocolate chip cookie.
Yeah. Okay. If you're gonna burn the calories, if you're gonna add the calories to your diet, I'm with you. Chocolate chip.
And I'm down for a chocolate chip cookie house. I don't need a gingerbread house. All right.
Wow. I hadn't considered a chocolate chip cookie house.
And put a little ice cream on top for the snow. Man, I'm down. I'm all about it.
I'm there. You might like this one better then. It's also National, ladies and gentlemen, National Stuffing Day. On November 21st is an ideal day with Thanksgiving just right around the corner. Since you're already thinking about the delicious turkey stuffing, that's a traditional part of Thanksgiving dinner. Some cooks choose to stuff the bird with a crust of bread, vegetables, herbs, and spices, while others prefer to prepare a similar dish alongside the turkey, using the drippings to moisten the dish. Either way, each preparation is personal preference or family tradition. The difference, the first is called stuffing, while if you do it off to the side, it's dressing.
Okay, makes sense.
See, I didn't know that. I read that today. It's
the same thing. It's just one's not
it's the
inside
same
the bird.
thing. Yeah. One is that's right. One's outside.
Are you a stuffing guy?
Oh.
A dressing guy?
Oh.
Some people aren't. I am. I'm huge. I love it.
Oh, Lucas.
Yeah. I'm the same way.
Lucas. My family makes me a separate plate of stuffing to take home as leftovers from Thanksgiving.
Yeah. The wife had a carry-in this week, and she did stuffing because nobody was going to do stuffing. I was like, they're not stuffing? Yeah. So she did it. A little leftover. Oh, fantastic.
It's fantastic. Yeah, fantastic.
Big stuffing guy.
Yeah, I am too. You might be able to tell from both of us that we are a big stuffing guys. Also this week, ladies and gentlemen, this weekend it is National Cranberry Relish Day on Saturday. That kind of makes sense as well. Do you eat the cranberry relish?
It's not high on my list. The cranberry salad, things like that.
I got to tell you, I've got one here. This picture of this one looks really good. For the first 50 years of my life, I would avoid the cranberry relish at Thanksgiving dinner. Well, finally, I said, let's see what that's all about. People seem to keep doing it, and so I got some, and some of the turkey that I didn't have gravy on.
Got a little of the cranberry relish.
Put a little cranberry on it. Oh my gosh. You got to try that.
I don't think I haven't tried it.
I didn't know if you. I never tried it.
I'm a trier.
I was like 50 years old. This was like 8 or 9 years ago I tried that. I thought, oh my gosh, what have I been missing? I'm the biggest idiot in the world. And actually, I've tried both like this. That's a great looking pot of relish. But I don't mind it if it comes out with the can mark still on it. Put that goo on the turkey. Yeah, that's pretty good flavor too. That's from Woodman's right there. That's a grocery chain up in Wisconsin. I can only speak very highly about Woodman's in Wisconsin. They are fantastic.
Spend a lot of time at Woodman's in Wisconsin.
Whenever I'm there. And I've spent,
when I can, I do.
I must tell you, in my life, I've probably spent 3 months total in Wisconsin from weeks, 2 or 3 weeks at one time, and then 3 or 4 days over the years, over probably 10 times. So I might have there might be a reason that I'm this big.
I ain't gonna lie, Bruce. I feel like there's multiple reasons.
That might be true too. What's on TV, folks? What do you want to see on television tonight? Some NHL hockey. The Blackhawks are at the Sabres. That's on Chicago Sports Network channel 353. Also on 354, the Heat are at the Blackhawks. At the Bulls. The Heat are at the Bulls in the NBA. So you've got the hockey on at 6 o'clock. The NBA at 7. If you're a Chicago fan, you're living a good life. For that part. NCAA basketball. Big Ten Network has a couple of games on. Detroit Mercy at Michigan State. That's at 5, and that's channel 358 at 9 o'clock. Presbyterian against UCLA. What is the Presbyterian team name? You're gonna never get this unless you know this.
The Friars.
The Blue Hose.
The what Hose?
Blue Hose. HOSE.
Okay. What is that?
No idea. It's like Red Sox. You know, you got
so it's
Red
stockings.
Sox. It's Blue Hose.
Okay.
Stockings.
All right. No, yeah, you're right. I would not be going to go there.
No. I could have given you 10,000 guesses.
We wouldn't be here.
I could give you 100,000 guesses.
They would have stopped watching. All right.
ESPN2 has 4 games in a row, quadra games. They're all at a tournament in Virginia. It's Utah State versus Tulane at noon. Davidson versus Boston College at 2:30. West Virginia versus Clemson at 5:30, and Georgia versus Xavier at 8. South Carolina plays at Butler on CBS Sports Network. That's at 1 o'clock. 4 o'clock is Virginia versus Northwestern. These are all college basketball. And in college football, 2 games for you on Friday night. It is Florida State at NC State on ESPN at 7, and at 9:30, Hawaii at UNLV. That's Lucas. I'm Bruce. You're watching Big Talk. We'll be back right after this. Stick around.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hello, folks. Bruce Dickey here with Wabash Cats TV. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you also for tuning into Wabash Cats TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. You can find it here daily at 9 a.m. and at 1 p.m. Talk about all kinds of different subjects. People, interesting folks in the community, community events coming up, just all kinds of stuff that will matter to you. Appreciate you tuning in. Thanks a lot. Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
My grandfather, Carol Rush, opened Rush Appliance in October of 1949. This is Sean Rush, and I am driven by the same determination and commitment to quality that has set us on the road to success. A lot has changed in the appliance industry since 1949, but at Rush Appliance, we're doing everything we can to remain trusted, strong, and competitive. We are extremely proud of our roots, and we look forward to providing you with quality and service at Rush Appliance and Furniture Company in downtown Fairfield.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back, Big Talk with Bruce Dickey on Wabash Catch TV. Well, doggone it, Lucas. It ended for the Wolves on Saturday. They had a nice run, didn't they?
Well, considering they had infinitely more wins this year than in their history, yes, it was a nice run.
Not infinitely, but a few more.
They had 0.
Oh, in the playoffs?
In the playoffs.
Then you are correct. Yeah, I did check it.
They went from 0 playoff wins in their history to 2. That's pretty good.
That's pretty doggone good. Congratulations to the Wolves on a fine season. I'm going to spread this out a little bit, though. We're going to talk about classes 1 through 6, neglecting 5, and we're going to pick champs. All right, you ready to do this?
Yeah, I mean, I know them really well.
I'm good. Well, I see. I'm giving you all the way from the second round out to the semifinals. We're going to go we're going to pick one of the 4 teams each of us picking one of the 4 teams from the semifinals to win the championship next week at Hancock Stadium up in. Have you ever been to a normal Hancock Stadium?
I have not.
Not a bad little place. It's
Stockton. I think
cold.
Stockton's the team that beat NCOE in the game up at 1A volleyball, I believe.
Cissna Park. It was Stockton.
Yeah, Stockton beat them. Yeah, so.
Boy, so they've got a
good season.
Athletic class coming through, don't they? Brown County, Hardin Calhoun. Hardin Calhoun always pretty good. I'm picking Hardin Calhoun, if only because they're undefeated and I've been through the town. I've stopped there. I had a sandwich in Hardin one time.
I'm going to take Stockton because I know where it's at. I had to look it up.
All right.
Almost Wisconsin.
I'm gonna write these. Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, they're way up there. They're just south of Wisconsin line.
Okay, you are taking STOC. I am taking HC.
Stockton won 44-0 the week before, 26-3. They must have a good defense.
Yeah, everybody's. Hardin Calhoun beat Casey, and Casey plays a tough schedule. All right, let's take a look. By the way, folks, this is Lucas Vaughan. In case you didn't remember, I'm Bruce Dickey. Here's the Flora Wolves class. As you see, Maroa knocked off Flora 48-12 last weekend in Maroa. Allah knocked off Westville, and those are two schools south of I-70. They're south I-74 anyway. And Wilmington and El Paso. I know I wrestled a guy from El Paso. They're 12-0. I'm taking Allah. How about you?
You're taking
I'm taking Allah. I'm taking Allah, and I'll tell you why.
Moreau Forsyth beat 2 teams in the Black Diamond, right? They beat Johnson City and Florida.
And Moreau Forsyth's very good.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm going to take Wilmington.
Wilmington. All right. WILN. All right. I'm taking Allah because that's where Caden Fagan is from. He's the running back for the Illini.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you believe that big guy played?
He was a 2A?
He was a 2A kid.
Wow.
Could you believe trying to stop that kid in 2A football?
I'd be willing to bet that didn't happen a lot.
It didn't happen a lot.
He's a monster.
All right, 3A. Let's see, down there to the 3A, Tolono Unity and St. Joe Ogden is the big matchup there. I'm going to take Tolono Unity to win it all, if only because they got past Monticello in a tight one, but I just too many people have beaten St. Joe Ogden. And Byron wins every year. I mean, if you really wanted to pick one, if you want to go with the favorite would have to be Byron. This is going to be a great semifinal, Byron at Richmond Burton. What are you taking?
I'm taking Byron. I'm looking at who they played. Byron beat a Catholic school, so.
All right, you taking Byron, you said?
Yep.
All right. Now, see, now that's not bad. You've got a good shot there. I'm taking Tolono Unity, going against my friends from St. Joe Ogden. Sorry about that, boys. I just don't. I think it runs out. Marty went to go see them play a couple of weeks ago at Roxana. The St. Joe. Let's see, they won that game pretty good, didn't they? Yeah, 42-32. Nice win. 4A schools. Morris and Lombard. This one has my favorite matchup, Breeze Central at Rochester. Breeze Central is such a great team to watch. I am taking Breeze Central over Rochester, even though Rochester's, a 10-time state champ. And boy, all these 4, other than Breeze Central, have won numerous state championships.
Wow. Look at Morris. Morris, in the second round game, won 64-50. That's, I don't know. That anytime you give up 50, I get it, they won, but That doesn't look good for Morris. I'm going to take. Man, can I take Breeze Central too?
If you like.
Yeah, I'm taking
a
Breeze
homer.
Central
I'm
too.
going to take Breeze
Yeah.
Central.
I'm going to root for them.
We're probably going to both lose at Rochester Saturday.
I'm all right with that.
All right. That was 4A. Let's go to 6A. Nobody we know in 5A. And the only reason
I
we're
got to
going
pick
to
first
6A.
East St. Louis.
Yeah, we're both picking the same one here. And the reason is, I mean, and folks, you see 9-3, 9-3, 9-8-4, 11-1. Say East St. Louis is 9-3. You say, Bruce,
They lost 3 games. Why?
why are you taking East St. Louis? Yeah, who'd they lose to?
They lost to three
top 10
nationally ranked teams. One in California, one in New York and New Jersey, and one down in Florida, IMG Academy. So they went all over the United States.
And they were close.
And they close games. And then they came back to Illinois and have just waxed everybody.
They just have waxed everybody. So there you go. And I was going to mention this before we switched over. If basketball starting up, and already girls basketball started up this week, boys will be back in action next week. If you're trying to figure out where to see the schedule, go to wabash.net. You see up there at the high part of the screen, the upper right-hand side, where it says Catch TV. Click on Catch TV. This happy pair of grandparents will show up. They are, I don't know what they're watching, but they are having a good time watching it, whatever it is. They'll show up, and then the schedule shows up right underneath them. Click on Catch TV, see Grandma and Grandpa, and then the schedule is right there. That's how you do that, Lucas. That's how you follow that.
I didn't know it.
That's what I'm here to do. Here to help. That's Lucas. We're going to come back talk college football after this. Stick around.
For service beyond the surface, call Carter Trucking in Fairfield. Carter's trucks are ready to haul your big freight and grain. So whatever you call Jeremy Carter, the Mucho Mulcho Man, the driveway doctor, the gravel guru, the pothole pirate, the rockin' redneck, the smooth operator, the mudhole master, or the happy hauler, just call him. 842-2022 to haul your big freight, grain, and more with trucks from Carter Trucking, Williamson Drive in Fairfield.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Cooper. And I am Stacey Earlywine, and together we host By the Way with Beth and Stacey.
It airs Monday through Friday on Wabash Channel 100 at 11 a.m. and again at 3 p.m.
We love to follow Clay County history, and we've been venturing out too in other counties. We absolutely love history.
You can also find us on YouTube. Our YouTube channel is By the Way with Beth and Stacey, or like and follow us on Facebook.
Hey folks, welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Thank you so much for joining us. Our weekly Take the Points edition. Lucas Vaughan has joined the show. Did you get a chance to take a look at the college football rankings? The pairings came out on Tuesday night.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie, it's hard to figure out.
Are they doing? Yeah. How do you think they're doing?
I mean, I like that they give the teams more of an option of getting in, but man, it's confusing to try to figure out who's where and when and how and everything else.
The messed up thing to me, and what doesn't make any sense at all is well, other than God bless them, they've got Illinois at number 21. We were not in the poll last week, so I feel good about that. Missouri's in still, Houston, Tulane, all those. But when you're down in the 20s, you're not going to catch up.
No. They've got number 14 there, and they say Vanderbilt doesn't really have much of a chance of getting there. So, what's the point of everything if things are almost set? Based on that, as of now, this is the 12-team CFP bracket that starts December, I believe 19th is when that gets going. Tulane at Texas Tech. These first games are at the higher seeded teams' campuses. That would be a pretty, I tell you what's the highlight of that one? And I can see one I really like. Of what?
Of the first round games at the home campus on December 19th. If I had to go to one of them.
Oregon on December 19th.
Alabama at Oregon
on December 19th would be interesting.
Wouldn't that be a fun one to see? I think Miami and Ole Miss would be okay. Notre Dame and Oklahoma, I suppose, would be okay.
Yeah.
But Alabama at Oregon would just be a hoot to get the chance to play Indiana then in probably the Rose Bowl, or would that go to the Orange Bowl? I'm not certain which of that. But yeah, the odd thing here is Miami is in, and but you see they've got the little
asterisk,
the little asterisk to them, or also the gold screen, must win conference. Tell people, what kind of chances does Miami have to win their conference?
Currently, I think they're sitting at 7.1% chance to win their conference.
So right now, this is meaningless. I mean, it's basically getting folks to talk about, right?
Yeah, and they say, who was the 77%? Who was it, Bruce?
Georgia Tech?
Virginia. Virginia has a 77% chance of reaching the ACC title game.
And Georgia Tech has what percentage chance?
And Georgia Tech is the first team out. That's of reach in the game, so it doesn't give them the exact chance.
So Miami has very little chance to get into that tournament unless they can. Looking at this is also maybe why they kicked Miami so far up. They've got to get past Alabama. Right now, Alabama is the top at-large team, or the bottom at-large team.
The last one in.
Last one in is Alabama and Notre Dame. Boy, oh boy, that's going to be a tough sled there for the Hurricanes, isn't it?
Alabama's got to watch out their last regular season game, though. They've got
Auburn.
No, it's at home. They get lucky, but Eastern Illinois goes down.
I thought that was next week.
And so you've got to watch out for that. You got to watch out for that game.
Hey, man, the Panthers, they got great quarterback history. Great quarterback history with the Panthers. That's not their final game.
Which one of their last couple games is Eastern at Alabama? So I don't know how that gets.
Well, there's only 2 weeks left of the season.
Yeah, I don't know how that gets on the old schedule.
It's Eastern and Auburn. I think they have to go to Auburn again. I don't know. So last week's big highlight was Oklahoma beating Alabama. That was a great win for Oklahoma. They put themselves into the mix where they would be the 8th seed. That was a heck of a win for for Oklahoma to get up into that.
They needed that to even stay in the chance of being in this conversation. Oklahoma did.
Yeah, they had to win that. Yeah, they had to win that. They still don't they still have a Texas A&M or somebody coming up?
I think so.
It's going to be tricky at the end. Last week was a pretty solid week of college football. This week, this is when all the SEC teams, the next to last week of the season is usually when the SEC teams play down. They play garbage teams, and usually used to anyway. Here's what the schedule looks like for Saturday. If you get to looking at it, and I'm kind of giving you your TV. This is the morning slate of games, and I'm only giving you the games that are on the major television networks because I don't think I don't think that Alabama is going to be on major TV with Illinois State or Eastern Illinois. Anything look appetizing to you there? Missouri and Oklahoma will be a good one. Miami's got to keep winning. And then what is Washington State doing playing James Madison?
James Madison's one of the top at-large teams.
Yeah.
So James Madison needs to win that game to even have a chance of being in that mix with Tulane.
Big 12 game there between Baylor and Arizona. Then you move to the afternoon segment of games, which features the highlight there is probably USC at Oregon on CBS.
Be a fun game.
That should be a fun one. And you also have Duke and North Carolina will be a fun one.
Yeah, and Vandy needs to keep winning to even have a remote chance of finding a way to get in there too. So Vandy's got to keep rolling. Texas is going to be tough for them to get back to into the playoffs picture.
Big Ten, you got Michigan and Maryland, and then you have the late slate of games. This is where you will find where's the Illinois game? It should be
right there in the middle. Wisconsin, Illinois.
Okay, Illinois at Wisconsin. Yeah, on Big Ten Network. And the highlight, well, that's clearly the highlight of the night. But BYU at Cincinnati, that's no easy contest for BYU.
Cincinnati's a hard-nosed football team.
Arizona State gets to play. Does Deion Sanders come back, you think, next year?
Yes. He keeps saying he wants to be back.
Does he really?
Yeah, he says he wants to be there, and you know how he can draw. He can draw kids, so I think it'd be a mistake if Colorado let him go.
Well, he does draw the kids.
And he draws kids. He draws money.
He draws the eyes. Yeah. He certainly draws the eye.
That's what it's all about anyway. It's all about the money.
Tell us what are we picking for this week? So now, how did you do last week?
Last week we went.
Me and Louise had a bad weekend.
Yeah, me and Jamie went 3-1, and both of our super dogs hit. So that's a good.
That's a good weekend. Yeah. Congratulations.
Yeah, me and Jamie did good. You guys, not as much. You unfortunately did not.
I did not get a win.
Did not find a winner.
That was red all the way across, except for the push. I got a push. We'll show you that here in a little bit. Well, what are we? Give us the losers first. Losers bracket.
All right, so
for this week,
I'm going to take Vandy.
Not you. You were agreeing last week.
I know, but I feel like a loser.
You're okay.
So I'm going to take Vandy minus 9.5 versus Kentucky, and I said it earlier. Vandy's got to keep winning to somehow get a chance to get in there, and that's what the ultimate goal. So I think they beat Kentucky.
I think they take care of business.
Yeah, I do. And then I'm going to take Utah minus 17.5 versus Kansas State. They're at home.
You are a favorite. You're taking favorites all over the place.
I don't think Kansas State. Utah, again, is a pretty good football team. Kansas State's not. And I'm going to see how good my super dog mojo's going. I'm going to take Maryland plus 13.5 versus Michigan.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So I'm not a Michigan believer. I'm not a Maryland believer either. But Michigan.
You didn't watch the Illinois game last week. Maryland had really struggled.
Well, and Michigan.
But they're at Maryland.
Michigan's looking ahead to that Ohio State next week.
That's kind of the trap game.
Yeah, so that little trap game, we're going to play that one. So, Jamie.
Michigan's got to keep winning though too.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, Michigan. They're not in the bracket right now. Where are they? Number 18. They got to keep winning to have a chance. Yeah. I don't think they have a chance.
They would have to win, and somebody would have. They'd have to help
Ohio State too.
Yeah, Jamie. He's going to take Virginia Tech plus 17.5 versus Miami. Miami has struggled. It's a big number. Miami have struggled in the past.
Virginia Tech, do they get James Franklin on? Does he get to talk to the team, or will he? James Franklin from Penn State just got hired at Virginia. I guess he
agreed. Yeah, he agreed to Virginia Tech, and now
so he may be sitting up in the stands or something because they're not going to a bowl game, right?
He'll be up in a booth somewhere watching. That'd be interesting if he was on the sideline, but they surely can't do that.
Surely not.
And then he's on Iowa State minus 4.5 versus Kansas. I don't know much about these two teams.
Kansas, it's where's the game?
It looks to me like it's at Iowa State.
Okay, well, that's
the way Jamie's got it written up.
He's picking that over for Iowa State because they're at home.
And then he's on UNC plus 7 versus Duke, which Duke's at home. So
you saw he probably made that pick before the pictures came out.
What picture was that? I missed that.
Did you see the pictures that came out last night? Jordan Hudson was competing in an adult cheer competition.
Okay.
With men and women, doing cheering things. She's a 25-year-old young lady, outstanding athlete, good for her. And they showed pictures from the competition of Bill Belichick in the audience watching, going like this. just really, Bill Belichick did not look like he was having a good time at all.
Couldn't imagine.
And this is a week before, this is the week of his rivalry game. Bill Belichick never left the doggone building at the Patriots. He stayed in the building all the time. But this week he's at a cheerleading, an adult cheerleading competition.
He's turning a leaf, all right? He's being more cuddly.
I guess so. I gotta tell you, if I had a girlfriend 50 years younger than me, well, first of all, I'd get arrested. But and oh my gosh, yeah, that's why I say I think he made that pick before he realized Bill Belichick was out gallivanting.
You just don't think he's dedicated, do you?
I don't think Bill Belichick has the full motivation.
He's got some motivation.
He does have some.
He's on Hawaii +3 versus UNLV. Friday night game. Yeah. He likes the rainbows. And he's on the New Mexico and Air Force under 56.5.
I saw you guys taking a lot of over-unders this week in the pros, aren't you?
Yeah, I took one.
Yeah, I think all three of you did.
And then his Super Dogs, Florida, +4.5 versus Tennessee.
Oh, really?
And Florida should have won last week.
Should have won last week. Had a shot. Who am I taking?
You're taking USC plus the 9.5 at Oregon.
I'm taking underdogs this week. I'm taking USC because they're a solid team. They're playing good football, and 9.5. Oregon in November slows down. People catch up to Oregon in November. That's why I'm doing that.
And you're on Coastal Carolina plus 24.5 at South Carolina.
Way too many points against a battered South Carolina.
What are you talking about? They were up 30-3.
It was the worst second half of all time, and
lost 31-30.
Lost 31-30. Yeah, that's why mentally battered. I can't believe they're giving up to a solid Coastal Carolina team. I can't believe they're getting 24.5 points.
Yeah, that is a big number.
That's a big number.
And then you're on Arkansas plus the 9 at Texas.
That's all just
Texas hanging their head.
Texas hanging their head. Trap game for Texas. Texas getting beat last week, and
there's stuff about Sarkisian taking new jobs right now and things like that.
Sarkisian, so he's dipping his toe in the NFL water. Arch Manning is very inconsistent. Yeah, that's what that's all about.
I can see it.
You watch Big Talk back after these.
When Justin, a local volunteer firefighter, needs one of the department's trucks serviced, he calls Cam, whose repair company keeps everything rolling. In turn, Justin helps keep Cam and all of the community safe. Together, they support each other. And Wayne White Electric Cooperative supports them and every member with safe and reliable power. It's why REMCs exist. And together, it all works.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I thought I'd lost my business in that fire, but my agent was there before the flames were out. He said, together, we're going to rebuild. Our employees depended on it. My independent agent and auto owners made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. Auto Owners Insurance. North Wayne Insurance Agency in Flora is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Here with, what are you doing?
Send a text message.
To me?
No.
Oh, okay. Talking to your bookie?
No. Yeah, he wants his money.
Lucas Vaughan, Bruce Dickey here. We're going to talk NFL football. Hey, look at this, ladies and gentlemen. How about that? NFC North, first place all by themselves. Your Chicago Bears. Bear down, Chicago Bears.
It's pretty awesome. We've got a point differential of -6. So there's that.
I must tell you, you don't sound all that terrifically confident.
Well, we are very, very good at losing, yet somehow coming out with a win. You know, we do everything we can to make it just as ugly as possible.
It makes it kind of interesting when you do that against teams that you really ought to be clobbering, doesn't it? It's a nice win this weekend on the road at Minnesota.
Sure, they're down, and JJ is not playing good. He missed some open throws. But we still escaped with a victory, and that escaped is the word for it.
Well, that's the thing, is JJ and Caleb Smith came out of college at the same time, basically, 2 draft picks away from each other. And JJ missed a full year. Is he going to improve and catch up to Smith, or what do we think?
You mean Williams? But
I'm sorry, Caleb Williams. Caleb Smith's a different guy.
No, I think Caleb's more talented. I was not a J.J. McCarthy believer. I watched him at Michigan. I was amazed that he got drafted where he got drafted. So I'm just not a believer in him.
Eagles 4 games atop. I got to tell you, in listening to the radio this week, all the talk radio, they think Cowboys are going to beat the Eagles this week. All the big head talking heads keep just are blathering on about how the Cowboys are going to win. They're playing the Eagles down, I believe, in Dallas, right?
The Dallas's defense is going to have to show up more than they show up if they have any chance against Philadelphia.
The Commanders and Giants pretty much out of it. The Buccaneers with a loss up at Buffalo, tough loss up at Buffalo. Played well, but couldn't keep up with going ape.
Yeah, no kidding.
Jared Allen.
Josh Allen. 6 touchdowns.
Then you have Carolina hanging in. And the Rams finally picked up games on the Seahawks and the 49ers. The Rams, that NFC West, basically the last 2 weeks has been playing each other, beating each other up. They're probably going to be glad to get away from each other, I would think, because they are the class of the conference, aren't they?
Yeah, I think that NFC West they're tough. They're really tough.
When you look at the AFC, what leaps out at you? Did you think 11 games in, you'd see the Patriots a game and a half up on the Buffalo Bills?
Yeah, I mean, at the beginning of the year, I said that the top 2 teams in the AFC are going to be led by Drake May and Bo Nix. So that's the exact conversation I had. And then Daniel Jones right behind him.
Yeah, third seed is the Daniel Jones led squad. Yeah, I remember you saying that. Exactly. Yeah, I remember that distinctly. And what's the word on Aaron Rodgers? Have we heard if he's going to play quarterback this week or not?
I haven't heard whether he got. I mean, they said possible broken hand, but other than that, I haven't heard anything else.
It was his wrist. It was a broken bone in his wrist, in his left wrist. Last I heard, now this is Wednesday afternoon, we're shooting this. Last I heard, they were considering surgery, but if they put it off, he could play with it. It's just, because it's his non-throwing game.
I hope he does.
I do too. I mean, how much more chance you going to get to see?
I agree. I hope he plays.
When do you guys play the Steelers? This week? Who's their backup?
Mason Rudolph.
It's not
Randolph or whatever his name is.
Not Duck anymore.
No, it's Mason Randolph.
Rudolph.
Is it Rudolph? Yeah, Mason Rudolph.
Rudolph, yeah, Mason Rudolph, yeah. So there you have, the Chargers are, if the season ended today, and thank goodness it doesn't, the Chiefs would be out of a playoff spot, and they've got their work cut out for them to get into the playoffs.
That's wild, isn't it? They're 5-5 and out of the playoff spot with a plus 73 point differential.
Isn't that something?
That's nuts.
The Colts, of course, leading playoff differential for both conferences with 115, I got to tell you that I just don't know how to. We'll see how it goes. One of the games we're watching this week on Thursday night, the Bills at the Texans. Bills coming off that big win over the Buccaneers, and Houston just didn't they knock off Tennessee this weekend?
Yeah, just barely knocked off with a field goal.
Down in Houston, what jumps out at you on these first five slate of games here, Lucas? You got the Seahawks at Titans. Seahawks have fed on Eastern time zone teams this year. They are playing very well in the East.
Yeah, I like that Colts-Chiefs game. That's a good football game. We'll see where the Colts are. They're coming off a bye week. Everybody should be healthy and ready to go. Chiefs got to have a win, so that's a good game.
Well, the Chiefs are getting over a field goal in that game, and
I'm surprised it's over that.
You know, I am too, because I guess they're just thinking Daniel Jones is going to go back to the Giants. Daniel Jones and Patrick Mahomes will become 2022 Patrick Mahomes.
It's the Chiefs. They've got to have the win now, and they're at home. So I mean, it makes sense.
With 7 games to go for the Chiefs, they are in must-win.
Yeah.
Territory just about. You've got the Lions getting a lot against the Giants. Who knows who's going to show up for the Giants? Steelers and the Bears at Chicago. We don't know who's playing quarterback.
No. We know Caleb will be there, but I don't know who else.
Makes it tough. Okay, the Jets at the Ravens. We do know at 13.5 points, we do know who's playing quarterback for the Jets.
That will be Tyrod.
Tyrod Taylor. I got to tell you, and we'll see this whenever the picks come up. I think Tyrod's great. I've always thought a lot of Tyrod Taylor. He'll be able to keep it close. That's my point. All I care about.
Okay.
Within 13.5 points. That's one of my picks. Oh, that's what you need to do. That's nice of you to show my line.
I'm just saying, you're really good at this, Bruce.
That's really hurtful. Vikings and Packers, that's an interdivision game for you, man. What are you thinking about that?
I don't know
you
what
just want both teams to beat each other up?
I don't know what to think of the Packers. And Josh Jacobs, they think it was just a knee contusion. I don't know.
And that was late in the game, too, wasn't it?
Yeah, he went out, so they think he's going to play.
Patriots getting 9, or giving 9 to the Bengals.
I think it's a lot of
Cincinnati,
points.
That's a lot of points, and that's my other pick. So
yeah.
if you're doing the fade Bruce pick, you're on the Patriots and Ravens. Jags and Cardinals. Who knows what to think of this game? Which Jags team is going to show up? Lucas, the one that beats the Chargers by 20,
30.
26.
Held to nothing.
Unbelievable. And then you've got the Raiders. The Raiders and the Browns.
Ugh, yuck. Wow. Yeah. Holy moly. Don't worry about that one.
You're not going to watch that one?
No, I'm not going to watch that one.
It's not going to be you link to it on the red zone?
No.
And then Falcons. Boy, look at that afternoon slate of games.
Yeah, some dandies.
Falcons and Saints, Browns and Raiders, Jags and Cardinals, and then you finally also have the Eagles and Cowboys.
The Falcons and Saints going to be Kirk Cousins versus that Schaff kid. So that's a great matchup.
Kirk Cousins versus Tyler Shock, right? And here you've got Shedeur Sanders
versus
Geno, who's playing like
Geno started playing.
Geno Auriemma rather than Geno Smith. You've got the Jags and the Cardinals, Jacoby Brissett versus Lawrence. I don't know, man. And then Sunday night, fun game, Buccaneers at Rams. That'll be boy, the Buccaneers are in a tough stretch right now, aren't they?
Yeah, it seems like every week they play somebody top tier.
And then the Panthers at Niners. Who you got? Who we got, Lucas? Let's tell the people our picks here.
All right, Weez on the 49ers. Minus, I think it's a 6.5 versus the Panthers, and I really like that. The 49ers are playing good. Yeah, they're playing good football. I know the Panthers are above 500, but I think 49ers are the class right there.
I've already mentioned I'm on the Bengals and the Jets. I just thought they were too high. If you're on the fade, Bruce, you take those. And you are. You're taking the Ravens. We're against each other in that game.
I put that in there. I'm not a Tyrod guy. I don't think he's.
Tyrod was gonna be a good player for the Chargers before he got that chest injection.
Yeah, deflated a lung.
Yeah, that wasn't cool.
Yeah, and the reason I'm on Baltimore again is Baltimore has to win too. Baltimore is in a position right now they need to win football games. The Jets traded off most of their decent defense defensive guys, and you got Tyrod Taylor starting. I just think Baltimore is going to take that.
All right, and what's Jamie got?
Jamie's got.
He likes your Bears.
He's on the Bears minus the 3 versus Steelers. I don't love him for that. Thanks a lot, Jamie.
Tell you what, we're going to take a real quick break. Come back, finish things up. You're watching Big Talk. Back after this.
When Justin, a local volunteer firefighter, needs one of the department's trucks serviced, he calls Cam, whose repair company keeps everything rolling. In turn, Justin helps keep Cam and all of the community safe. Together, they support each other. And Wayne White Electric Cooperative supports them and every member with safe and reliable power. It's why REMCs exist. And together, it all works.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I thought I'd lost my business in that fire, but my agent was there before the flames were out. He said, together, we're going to rebuild. Our employees depended on it. My independent agent and auto owners made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. Auto Owners Insurance. North Wayne Insurance Agency in Flora is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Morning, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Cats TV. I had college basketball season to start up, and I'm bringing these up because Illinois is in the top 25.
Top 10.
Top 10. There's what the AP looks like and the coaches poll looks like. Illinois in the top 10 in both, and they jumped 6 spots because they beat Texas Tech last week. That's too big a jump, if you ask me.
They're right in the ship. They had them ranked too low to begin with.
Maybe so. And we'll find out more here. This is Wednesday. We'll find out more Wednesday night. They have Alabama tonight up in Chicago. So Alabama just got beat by a tough Purdue team. Purdue is the number 1 team in the country, and for good reason. They've got that doggone Braden Smith he just can do it all.
Mm-hmm. He controls the game.
He controlled the game.
Yeah.
Here's what the NCAA championship odds look like. Anything jump out at you that you want to grab? I'm kind of surprised that Houston is a bigger favorite than Purdue there, Lucas.
I don't see Illinois.
Illinois, this is a bet river, so you can't bet it, but Illinois is 1,600. Illinois is 16-1. So they're in the
they're right there with
neighborhood with Arizona. Yeah. Arizona and Florida. So that's kind of what jumps out at you there.
Why is Houston favored over Purdue and Duke?
I don't know. I guess because they got to the championship game last year. Yeah, those are just the final 2 slides I wanted to show. So I want to give everybody a good look.
That being said, the Illini have looked good.
They have looked good.
I've been impressed with them.
The new guys are playing extremely well.
Yep.
Fun to watch.
Spell their names.
David, D-A-V-I-D.
You get Merkovich and Steljakovic and Ivicic.
A-N-D-R-E-J.
Yeah.
Thanks, Lucas. We'll see y'all next time on Big Talk. Have a great day.